My mother had just passed away. Then I discovered I was pregnant with my ex-boyfriend's child. To protect the family's reputation, my father forced me to marry a farmer. I got off the train. A local pastor was there to meet me. I was about to marry a complete stranger. My hands were shaking so much I dropped my hair clip. After a long drive, pastor introduced me to the farmer. He wasn't the rough man I had imagined. He was actually somewhat handsome and shy. He couldn't even look me in the eye. Will poured me a glass of lemon water. Then we both fell into an awkward silence.
Do you think you'll be able to love the baby?
I do.
In front of the pastor and his family, we said our vows. It all happened so fast. He didn't even have a wedding ring. We drove to his home. The land was so empty and barren. I was a city girl, and this felt foreign to me. Will kindly held the door open for me. I looked at the simple house. I was surprised. I knew he wasn't rich, but I never expected such poverty. Will showed me around. He had installed a new hot water handle for me, but those small details didn't impress. At dinner, I told him I didn't know how to cook. He didn't seem to mind. I suggested I could buy a cookbook to learn, but the nearest library was an hour's drive away. No telephone, no library. I felt completely defeated.
Why you agreed to this?
The Reverend come out to see me, told me about your situation.
Maybe it'd be God's will.
That night, we stayed in our separate rooms. I looked at the photo of my ex-boyfriend. A part of me was still waiting for him. The next morning, Will was already out working. I went into his room to look around. An old pocket watch in his drawer caught my eye. Then Will came back inside. I didn't want him to think I was snooping. I quickly left his room. He had bought groceries and supplies. I told him I needed to use a payphone in town to call my family. He offered to drive me. On the way, I confused tomatoes for potatoes. I asked him about the farm work. I said I wanted to help, but he wouldn't let me. He couldn't see a lady like me doing hard labor. My new life on this farm is just beginning. I have no idea what will happen next.